Salt. We got to see their match up against Alpaca, and yeah, this is a very different matchup. I think that Swiftmaster, simply based on the fact that Swiftmaster has that like almost full screen, you know, charge punch, I think this is a pretty good, manageable matchup for Swiftmaster. But we'll see how this goes. One matchup that, again, I am not familiar with almost at all.
I was gonna hit you with the "Hey, Mr. DNF" again on this one for the Swiftmaster Enchantress, and that's like, what are your thoughts on the Swiftmaster launcher?
Just because my entire YouTube channel is like the foundation of it is DNF doesn't mean I know everything. Especially our chat is always helping out with information, which we appreciate, and thank you guys a lot for doing that. But yeah, I think Father Salt, right? Father Salt is higher here in the rankings. I think that Swiftmaster though does have the tools to handle this matchup. It just depends on the individual players, I think. Oh, that was beautiful. Since her guard cancel goes low, he actually was airborne and is able to stay on top of it and then get a combo afterwards. Not a lot of damage, but a very cool interaction. Okay. Here comes the nuke. Yep.
Into the throw combo. Into super. Are you dead, right? Because you're Swift.
Yep, 100%. Ifrit, first online tourney, had a good run. Dude, so happy. So happy that you were able to do your first one here. I know a lot of places region lock, and that kind of sucks for people who aren't, you know, local to the U.S. Because that's where a lot of the tournaments happen online. But glad that you're able to be here, have a good time, walk away, you know, with a pretty good placement as well. Yeah. And hopefully you show up next time again.
Yeah. Hit that immediately, definitely not that. Yeah, and of course we've always got, you know, every Monday we've got another one of these. They're always free, so it's like you might as well just, you know, get back in, enter again. It's awesome having you out, and you should get back in, get some practice against everyone here, and come back next week. That is the coolest part, at least for me, for just seeing like the community grow, like community that was there, and then you introduced, you know, me to it, and now everyone has. It's fun to give everyone like another reason. I know.
Yo, so many interactions, man. Well, yeah, we talk about it every week of like coming from, you know, I did some YouTube videos, I did some streams, people joined them, we had a good time playing, and then approaching you, and then having your TO experience really help out with us getting this tournament off the ground, and then all the players just showing up and showing why they love this game, and that they've been practicing for nonstop. That was a great last round, by the way. That was a really like back and forth interaction. I will say this, so while I think Troubleshooter can do well in this matchup, it's likely that Father Salt has played against more Troubleshooters than Tensu has played against launchers, right? Like, launcher is definitely a less common character,
right?
Since the beginning of this game, and so like, I think it's going to come down to the matchup experience. And so Father Salt, I think, from a player's perspective, has the advantage. But I do definitely think that Swiftmaster still has the tools to do well in this matchup if the right reads are made.
Yeah, like it definitely. None of the rounds have seemed like just a you know, a dominant advantage, right? Like you're definitely kind of taking turns on the steering wheel, as it were, you know, kind of running the flow of the match. Whoever is able to, you know, like that was a very, you know, all that was Swiftmaster's turn, and now Launcher's got their opening. Let's see what Father Salt and Launcher did. Oh, the jump back double.
Ooh, that was nice.
This is why we match CP. I thought that was a combo, and it was not.
Oh, that's
legs,
it.
Your ankles, brother. Oh,
I'm always nervous that it's not going to have the range. I'm always nervous about that, but it always does. And here's why I'm nervous about it, because, like, you know, Vanguard's super is also like an OTG move. It goes directly on him. It doesn't go in front at all. It goes on him and the tiniest bit like above him, right? Whereas launchers, she actually like puts her giant gun in front of her like a good super should. And so like I'm always nervous it's not gonna hit, but it does every time. And so I'm glad we get to see it. We don't get to see launcher super often at all. Now Tensu is gonna put Father Salt back into Awakening, or pretty close to it at least. So it's gonna get pushed all the way into the other corner by the end of this combo. Yep.
Yeah, couldn't quite get up high enough over that launcher fireball there, but.
Ooh! And that's where the matchup knowledge is really going to come into play, are these nuke setups. Because, yeah, when are you going to jump? When are you going to get grabbed and get hit by the nuke? When are you going to use your DP and... Okay, combo afterwards to get the kill.
Oh, it's like, please, don't. All the chances are gone. You've used them up.
Yeah, he did a side switch. Like, he rolled and then, like, ran back. Like, I am, in any game, I am always too nervous to side switch. You know, like Dragon Ball Fighters is an example of, like, I just never learned. I was like, I refuse. That's a delay for a second in my combo because I could drop it and I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like, these guys impress me with how willing they are to go for a roll, you know, sprint through, be ready to get the side switch combo when, yeah, the super is there just to use, you know? Ooh! Uh-oh. Okay, Tensu. Oh, the... What? Okay.
You can do that?
I guess.
I didn't know that.
I guess the
nuke
nuke...
sky?
Yeah, so she calls it from the sky, but if it tracks. It, like, followed Swiftmaster under her to go to the other direction. I've never seen that, and that actually was, like, hella cool. Okay, this should be the kill. I think Tensu should get the game here as long as he does not drop. They're going to be very close here. Yeah, just don't drop. There we go.
I haven't seen this super in a while. We might have seen it tonight and I missed it, but I don't think I've seen the super. The one-inch punch at the end just...
Yeah, that's sick.
Alright, 1-1.
I like it. I like it. No, that was a good game by those guys. We'll see how Father Salt adjusts. I think that that overall, Father Salt's mix-ups, right, when they get Tensu in the corner and they start doing the grabs into the nukes, or the nukes into fake-out grabs, all those have worked out very well. And so I think if they can continue to keep that pressure going, that they have a good chance. But Tensu's starting to find some answers.
Yeah, definitely, like, there's been a lot of just kind of seeing Father Salt kind of just run some launcher game, and looks like some maybe unfamiliarity or some experimentation on Tensu's side of, like, trying to get around things. But doing the last game, they were able to kind of just slow it down to where just, you know, holding forward or rolling through or jumping at launcher anymore. And able to really just kind of, like, establish control and then start running Swiftmaster game.
Yeah.
Which I think is the most important part, right? Is the, again, like you said, that Father Salt has probably, especially if they played launcher at the start of the game, has played against, I would put money on way more Swiftmasters than Tensu has played against launchers, right?
Definitely, yeah. It's so fun, how the meta has completely changed, like, over the course of the game. I mean, I still wish that there... Ooh, this should be the kill. I still wish that there would have been...
My man rolled through and then got the counter hit on the button.
I know. That's wild.
You're gonna be late on the punish, I'm gonna mash.
That's why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, Swiftmaster still has ridiculously, like, fast moves, and the range is really good. The wind goes out in front of him. Like, this is one of the only characters. This is one of, like, what, 3 characters I think that don't have, like, a pure weapon. You know, Striker, Grappler, Swiftmaster, but the weapon is just the wind. You know, and so, like, doesn't need a sword or whatever to extend the range. But yeah, it's just so fun how, like, we've seen more launchers in our tournament than we've seen Swiftmasters. And that's only because of, like, you know, balance patches. Like, if we started DNF Mutiny week 1 during the game's release, like, it'd be the exact opposite. So it's just fun. It's just fun that we have this much variety of people who come around and play and use all these different characters here. Oh, that's happened so many times. The DP hits, and it's just a trade because the grenade hits afterwards.
Like, I think today, I'll just think that, I think we had more Vanguards than Berserkers.
Yes.
Because Alpaca's the only one I know who had. Maybe there was a Berserker somewhere I didn't see, but yeah. Oh, yeah, tried to do something in the air, just couldn't.
Yeah, even technically saw more launchers because we saw Decker pull out the pocket launcher.
Yeah, Decker had a launcher.
As well.
We saw as many Lost Warriors as Berserkers.
It's fun, man. It's really fun to see. Dude, look at this pressure. Gets sucked in by... Yep, I was going to say. That's exactly what Tensu was waiting for. A tiny gap where he's able to activate the orb. And now we're going to have some combo pressure. I think Father Salt's going to push him out. Yep, and then try and push him as far away from him as he possibly can.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of spaghetti there for just a second. It was like, got the hit in the air and then landed, and it was a different combo, and it got a hit and then stopped and then got another hit. And then Tensu and Father Salt traded. And Father Salt just continued to press the buttons and got the launching setup going. But here we go, Tensu with the combo here. Should be able to end, with launcher in the corner.
Yeah, both of them gonna need, I think, just one more combo. Well, can he hit this? Yes, he can. Nice. Father Salt has those practice. And he still had another hit on the end, just in case he needed it. I love it.
The BM for later, but I don't know. So Tensu ended that combo and like double backdash, or like did the air movement, like some sort of forward punch into a backdash. And I don't know if I agree with that against a launcher, right? Like,
yeah.
Even like Swiftmaster has a range they want to work at, right? But that range they want to work at is definitely within the range that launcher wants to work at. I think Swiftmaster up close is going to be better than launcher just by the value of the speed of their normals, their walk speed, right? Yes, I don't love the walking back there either, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel like as Swiftmaster, because I talked about, you know, the giant like tornado punch, right? Like it's slower, so yeah, that right there, it's slower than a lot of these moves. You kind of have to like pick your moments with it. However, that orb is good because that pulls launcher closer to you no matter what. And so even if you just kind of sit there and block, like look for a roll perhaps, I think the orb is actually, and Tensu's used it a few times, what they should continue to go for to keep them close. Because while I think Swiftmaster is good from mid-screen, full screen against most characters, that definitely is not the case here in this matchup.
Right, and they may have good options full screen, but launcher just will have better options at that distance.
Yep.
You know, and so let's just not put them. Or if you're gonna walk back, put the orb out so it's disrupting what launcher's doing.
Perfect gameplay by Father Salt there. They got Tensu very, very close to guard break, and then stayed away to where Tensu couldn't guard cancel to get himself out of there. There's attempts, but it came out as conversion because Father Salt left a little gap in their pressure. And so yeah, great option by Father Salt to put himself on set point.
Oh, what a challenge. Oh! That was interesting. Like, jumped up, did move, got hit by the tornado, but then Tensu was like, well, I can't combo because there's this missile. The Dr. Doom assist coming in here with the hidden assist button.
He's like, I have no idea what's in that bomb. I really do not want to get touched by that. No, thank you.
I'm literally punching people with air. This is an actual missile. Where did you get that? I don't understand.
I am blowing in your general direction.
Yeah.
And I receive a nuke in response. All right. Oh, okay. Again, this is a tough situation for Tensu.
Yeah, life kind of even, but definitely screen advantage in Father Salt's favor here.
Oh, the guard break. The guard break. Okay, so that situation we just saw was the DP into the orb into conversion. However, did not have the white health, the guard break. Excuse me, didn't have the guard gauge to take that.